Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Two Drunk Guys Watch. My name is Rory MacLeod. I'm your host, and with me for this episode is Elliott Doza. Say hi, Elliott.
Hi, Elliott. Got him again.
Aha, you got me. And so Elliott rejoins us for this episode. And what are you drinking, Elliott?
Today I'm drinking Wild Ohio Black Cherry Bourbon Barrel Tea Beer. It's fermented tea of some sort.
It sounds kind of like that John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt thing.
Yeah, it's a mouthful.
You can say that again. I am drinking Blue Moon Belgian White, which is my kind of one of my go-tos, which is pretty good. So we'll do that. And for this episode, we'll be watching a short called This Is Your Police Department, which I'm given to understand is a documentary about the Detroit Police Department in the 70s. So that's pretty exciting.
Sounds dry.
Let's
do it.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to add a lot of humor to it. All right. So everyone grab your alcoholic beverage of choice, and we'll get started right about now.
Seal test.
Seal test.
Testing seals.
This was tested on seals.
This doesn't look new to me.
No.
What do you eat in the dark?
Oh, what happened to their eyes? It's like they're paranoid or something. Someone's gonna steal their ice cream. Your liver will be king size.
New Black Raspberry Royale ice cream reigns as seal test.
Makes it Royale.
Flavor.
They put egg on top.
Rich with the
Fried egg.
Fried egg on top.
in every spoonful. No wonder more people enjoy Seal Test than any other ice
What are those
cream.
potato chips?
Enjoy
Eating gravel.
royally delicious Seal Test.
100% of people prefer
Black
seal test to eating
Raspberry
gravel.
Royale ice cream.
That seems like a lot to go through for black raspberry. Oh, this can't be from the 70s. This has got to be a lot older than that.
This is much older.
Yeah. Oh, Jam Handy. Jam Handy is the producer of this. They made a lot of shorts on Mystery Science Theater and stuff.
Oh, really?
Two-way boy. I will take a bribe.
When knights wore armor to defend their walled cities against
Exactly.
invasion.
That's exactly what Two-Way Boy reminds me
Today there
of.
are no
Did they put
walled
walls around
cities,
Detroit?
But the word Two-Way
They
Boy
did,
is
they did.
still a living word for
They
the
had to keep
guardians
all
of
the
your
Ford
city.
employees.
The men of the Detroit Police Department.
Stiff white guys.
Here are men experienced in every
Stiff
phase
white
of
man.
the police.
March.
Men familiar with the workings
That's
of
what
the
police
law.
are good at. Marching.
Men who are proud of their heritage.
Proud of their beer gut.
Excuse me?
Two-Way Boy has deep significance. For 365 days a year.
After that horse is trying to leave.
24 hours a
He's like, I'm
day,
outta here.
rain or shine, these are the men who serve the city of
I
Detroit.
bet these guys couldn't
working
spell
together as a
two-way
team
boy.
for the protection of the lives and property of the people of Detroit.
Are they wearing sashes?
This
How many merit
is the
badges do
story
they have?
behind these men and the organization that produces them.
Yeah, you have to get 3 or 4
Perhaps the
merit
most
badges before they let you out of the
important
police
story is
academy.
The selection of the men who are chosen to become members of the department and the methods by which
I've
they are
been
trained.
chosen.
Take Joe, for example. He
Uh-huh.
came
Okay,
as many
where?
recruits do. from
Take
a
him
small town in
downtown.
Michigan.
Book him.
He
Look,
was looking for a life that would give him the feeling of being worthwhile.
And he
both
done
to
about as
himself
much heroin as someone
and
can
to the
do.
community in which he worked.
And
Here
now,
at police headquarters, Joe and other applicants were tested for physical fitness.
my
and
eyes are
mental
up here,
ability.
sir.
For an officer must be alert, both physically and mentally. His body and mind must be
Yes,
a
you
coordinated
have to be
team.
almost nude for me to check your.
The police
Okay.
boxes are too low. You're out of here.
His school record, his home environment, his personal habits.
Yes.
Every
And his
effort
clown
is made
shoes.
To select
Yes.
the finest
They should
men.
make him wear clown shoes.
Joe,
That's what it
along
looks
with
like
other
over there.
recruits, was accepted and assigned as a cadet to the police academy
I've been
for 6
accepted.
weeks or more of study and lectures on
Well, not quite
departmental
sure.
rules
6
and
weeks or more.
regulations,
Yeah, it might be more if you get held back.
rules of arrest,
Depends how drunk the
traffic
instructor is.
rules, and court
You have to
procedures.
repeat first grade.
He learned to use all types of firearms and spent many
Now
hours
try
in
pointing it
target
at the
practice.
target this time, Joe.
Marksmanship
Yeah,
might
close your left
someday
eye
mean
more.
saving his own
More.
life
Harder.
Run!
and the lives
Kapow!
of other people.
Next time we'll give you a real gun.
He learned the importance of first aid and the diagnosis
Oh,
of
they're
simple
planking.
injuries. Knowledge that often means
early
that
planking.
Light as a feather, stiff as a board.
Yeah.
Light as a
For an
feather,
injured
stiff as a
person.
board. Great seance.
Did
In
you have to
commando
let one go?
practice,
God,
cadet
Jerry.
officers learn how a group of men working as one can be
We're
an
working
effective
as
wedge
one.
between destructive mobs
Taking
and the
away
peaceful
rights from
citizen and
people.
his property.
Yeah.
Joe, with other cadets,
Oh, wow.
found how modern
It's just
scientific crime detection
very
speeds the
racially
work of
charged.
every department. The machine they are watching is a spectrograph.
Look at this
One of the
machine.
newest
There's not a woman
and
or a
most
minority
useful
in
pieces of
sight,
equipment
so-
in the laboratory.
No.
On this
You have
machine,
no idea what this does.
any
Does anyone know?
substance of unknown origin, such as a strand of hair or a piece of wire,
See this?
can be compared
That's
with
the
any
average
known
size of a
substance
penis.
and its identity established. The result is of tremendous importance in solving crimes and presenting court evidence.
Oh, look at that. I robbed the bank. Huh.
Some of the police academy work was fun.
Get out.
Like
That was
today,
me.
Joe volunteered to be a guinea pig for a polygraph.
He's awfully
or
big
lie
for a guinea
detector
pig.
test.
A guinea pig. Yeah, check if this guinea
Now,
pig
Joe
can live in a
thought he could
microwave.
He looks more like a wombat.
But when the machine showed he was lying, just for fun, of course, he readily admitted that the polygraph.
I'm lying
was
just
outsmarted
for fun.
Joe, how gay are you? He's off the chart.
Then came that great day when Joe
I
first put
did
on
it.
his new uniform.
Yay.
Now a graduate of the police academy, he was assigned on probation to a precinct
I forgot my
station for 6
handcuffs.
months. There was no doubt in his mind that he would earn the right to wear that uniform permanently.
Yeah, sure.
He was
And a
now
longer tie
Officer
someday.
Joe.
All right, Officer Joe.
His dream was a scout car of his own.
Ooh,
But he
a
didn't mind
scout
being
car.
assigned special detail work. It led him into strange
Cram in,
places.
lads.
If a scout
Led
car
him
is like a
behind the
patrol
scenes
car, I
to
don't
learn the
know.
real purpose
Boy,
of
we'll be
police.
scouting.
This has got to be the 40s or 50s with those cars.
As he took part in drunkometer tests, for example,
A
Joe began to
drunkometer.
feel
Yeah,
that
I
he
need one
was
of those.
a part, even though a small one,
Drunkometer.
of Detroit's
I'll drink to
campaign
that.
to cut down on accidents and loss of lives caused by drunk driving.
Lives.
Yep, this balloon is drunk.
He began to see the importance of prevention whenever possible.
Drunkometer. Is that real?
And
Is that a real
prevention of
I don't know.
device?
I'll have to look it up later, see if that's real. I don't know where this gun
Here's your gun
was.
back.
Well, there are times
Here's your
when
gun
it's too
back.
late for prevention. When a crime has already
Only
been
now
committed.
it's time for murder.
It's too late for this gun, Joe. Oh, is this that gelatin thing where they shoot it into
Then
the...
it is the police department's job to fit together the pieces of the
No.
puzzle that make up the
What
crime.
are they shooting it into
and
hay?
using
What's that
all
going
the
to do for
modern
you?
scientific
They're
police
like
methods,
densely packed
trace
straw. I don't
and
know.
prove the guilt of the person or persons responsible.
Line up the boring. You're almost. You're not a robot.
You're guilty as sin.
Sometimes Joe was sent out for duty at school crossings.
Sometimes he got a bullshit detail like this.
Duty.
Experienced officers of the police
Arms
department
out,
youth
kid.
bureau worked with the schools
searching for
to
drugs.
teach
Touch your
traffic laws
nose.
and laws of courtesy to our youth of Detroit.
He's
To
drunk
help them
testing these
become
kids.
useful citizens of tomorrow by taking
Like, does
part
that
of
kid
the
really think that's going to work? They
responsibility
could just
today.
overrun him.
I don't know.
I'll put my arms
Little
out so you
by
can't
little,
go.
Joe learned the
I mean, it's not supposed to stop all of
that
that.
a police officer needs to carry on his work.
What if they get the urge to run to traffic? He can't stop all of
He
them.
was learning fast.
I think I'll have a
Going
ham
on to
sandwich
begin
and
his
write
tour
this
of
down.
duty,
Write this
he is
down.
required to copy the information posted on the teletype board.
And some lady yelled,
This review
"Go suck
ensures
it,
prompt
coppers."
action on
All right,
missing
hold on.
persons, stolen cars,
Left
and
shoe.
persons wanted for
Someone stole his left
investigation by
shoe.
My God. Crime of the century.
Joe spent some of his time on duty checking car
Someone
licenses,
stole part of my left
training
shoe.
his eyes to observe, and his mind
He has to look for
remember
cracks in the
descriptions
pavement.
of persons wanted.
Step on a crack, break your mother's back.
Oh my God. Sir, you're... Oh my God, the
So you're
shoe.
very close to that
Oh,
crack.
It wasn't an important arrest. and
Your
Joe
shoes are
wasn't a
unacceptable.
hero. But for the first time, he
What, you
felt
think
as
you're
though
some
he
kind of
really
hero?
was a police officer, and somehow
What are you
his
arrested for?
uniform seemed to fit.
Remember he
better.
had the missing shoe or whatever. I
The
don't
police
know.
department thought so
Ah,
too.
maybe.
At the end of 6 months probation,
All right, well,
Joe
we have
received
one
his
certificate left, so it's
confirming him
yours.
As a patrolman.
Certificate
Not
of
for the one
Achievement.
arrest he made,
You did it.
but because in
You
his
have a
whole
doctor's
probation
appointment.
period, he had proved himself to be alert, willing to take orders and carry them out,
Willing to stay in
and
Detroit.
firm but courteous in his contacts with the
Handshake.
public.
A firm but yielding handshake.
As a patrolman, Joe began to understand the real significance of police work.
That lattice
The
is out of
steady
place.
workaday jobs, such as checking
Live in this
houses where
crap
occupants
house.
are on vacation and have left an open invitation.
God, what a
to
bunch of
housebreakers.
filthy pigs.
It was his job to prevent crime whenever possible.
Steal
Once in
newspapers.
a while,
Prevent the
he
crime
found
of not
himself
reading the
working with a
newspaper.
younger generation on his beats. Youngsters who have a yen to find out
Beat it,
what the
copper.
world outside their yard is like.
I'm working here. Beat it.
Vague and confusing when
working
mother
here.
isn't there. Yes, Joe
Don't
got to
touch
know
me.
his area pretty thoroughly.
Stranger
He
danger.
forgot about wanting to be a hero.
Just stole someone's
There were plenty of
child.
Is this kid yours? He's going down the street every house.
There
Is
were
this kid
dozens
yours?
of times when he had to
Welcome
do
home.
things
This
that
isn't my
weren't
house.
right. Like giving a ticket to someone parked
I
willingly
like
in
your
a no
paint
parking
job,
zone.
signed Joe.
But it was all a
Oh,
part
they
of
used to
his
hang it
job.
on the door. Oh my god, that's funny.
It was a long time in coming, but he was finally
Yep.
assigned to a two-way radio car.
No, just the radio.
Oh boy.
He was just assigned a
It
radio.
meant
He
a
has to
great
hold
deal
it.
to him. A successful step in his career.
So you're the guy who's going to get
Met the man
shot
who was to
today,
be
huh?
his
All
partner,
right.
An experienced patrolman from whom he could learn a great deal.
From whom?
Car 88 was a part of a carefully planned system devised for the patrolling of the city of Detroit every hour of the day and night.
Except
Here
for
is how
3
the
a.m.
system works.
It was not designed to work at 3
The city
a.m.
of Detroit is divided into police
It's the
precincts.
witching hour.
Each precinct is divided into scout car
And a
territory.
giant
The number depends
multi-block
upon
car.
the size
Yes,
of the precinct
actual
and
size.
the amount of activity in that precinct.
I feel like that car would have a hard
The
time
two
getting down
men
those
who
narrow
transmit
streets.
orders to scout cars, the radio dispatcher and the dispatch
Maybe it just
clerk,
flies over
are
them.
always veterans of many years' experience in police work. They must
I don't
decide
know,
in a few
7.
seconds what course of action should be taken on a call. They
Send a
must know
cop.
every minute what cars are available
Send
for
one.
assignment.
What, should we send one? Or should we call Batman?
Joe seldom saw those men, but their
Batman
voices
would never,
became a
never
part
work for
There's
his
no
life.
Batman. He doesn't live in Detroit anyway.
88-13341. Mark Twain. Family trouble.
Bingo, sir.
Mark Twain has family trouble.
My God, it's Mark Twain.
Family trouble.
That could be pregnancy. I don't know.
Family trouble call.
Family trouble. About 20% of the calls that come into the station are family trouble. And this was
Especially when
Joe's
Susie's
first
pregnant.
call.
Ooh.
Joe had
Detroit's
visions
a
of being
turmoil.
a hero.
A
Of
drum
defending
roll.
some frail little woman whose husband was mistreating her.
Uh-huh.
Instead, it's the other way around.
Yeah, there you go. All right, and oh shit!
But
Whoa.
in this case,
That's
Joe was
frightening.
told by a ruffled lady of the house to mind his own business. If she and her husband wanted to throw things at each other, that was their business.
Domestic abuse is hilarious.
As the weeks went by, Joe began
And
to
it's
feel
our
at ease
business.
in the daily routine of a scout car patrol. He
Give
learned
me
to
an
know
apple
the
and make
people
it
in his
snappy.
area. It was like
Grab me
keeping
some of
his
that pork
fingers on the
chops.
pulse of a gigantic heartbeat. This little part of the city that it was his job to protect.
Little Saigon.
Joe and his scout car partner worked as a close
Thanks for the
team
meat.
for each other's protection. But
Restaurant.
they never knew when an assignment, no matter how it sounded, would turn into something vicious and dangerous.
Yeah, get your foot off the bumper.
84.
Gotta grab some
and
coffee.
88,
Grab your gun.
2136 West Forest.
So I broadcast outside the car? Oh my
Hold
god.
up in progress.
Dun, dun, dun.
Such cheerful music.
I know.
There's a hold up.
Well, some holdups can be cheerful. Crash. No left turn. Oh, they.
You just took one.
God. Dun dun dun. Crash.
Crash. Pile them up. We need more.
Oh, they just got some firecrackers. It's no big deal.
Are those gunshots? There's like ran in face
emergencies like
first.
this,
Excuse
all
you.
those months of training and experience began to
Oh, they
pay
started
off.
shooting at us. What do I do?
Joe reported by radio that the hold-up men had been taken into custody, but not
Wow, that was
before
quick.
Joe's partner
Oh, I love that band.
injured
The
by
hold up man.
gunfire.
Oh, yeah.
West Side Security Patrol.
West Side
and
Story.
8 sergeants.
8 p.m. tonight.
2136 West Forest. An officer shot. Wagon on the way.
It's like one of those radiator flyer wagons.
Oh,
Well,
yes.
he looks fine. I mean, they didn't even bother getting a stretcher for him. It can't be that bad. Really, I'm okay. I don't need. All right.
That
Fine.
started Joe thinking. His own partner.
For the first time in his life, he started thinking.
Sooner
He's
or
not
later,
shot, he's
it
drunk.
always happens to some friend in the department.
Get the drunkometer.
And Joe understood now
That's why he makes no friends.
why policemen were considered bad insurance risks.
Mm-hmm.
He was thinking of his partner's family and of his own family.
Oh, his partner got shot. Okay. Yeah, see, I knew that was going to happen.
To Joe, as to his partner and all patrolmen, it meant a great deal to know
What, did he
that
have
the
to
police
retire
department
just 'cause he
would
got
see
shot?
that they and their families
It's
were
probably
taken care
Oh,
of
okay.
in the event
This fancy suit.
anything happened. He thought about that when he was
Well, they're gonna have a real field day with this one.
which is held each year to raise funds to supplement the insurance of policemen. When field day arrived, as many officers as can be relieved
they didn't even have
from duty
medical
donate
insurance? Oh
their
my
time
God.
and services
What?
to make
No,
it
I
a
guess
day
not.
Oh
all
my
the
God.
Wow.
will
Is
remember.
life insurance? I don't know.
So, people would pay
For more
money to
than
watch
20
this?
years,
Okay.
Detroit citizens, young and old, have considered Police Field Day one of the highlights of the summer season.
Yeah, looks
Over
like
the
a real
years,
thrill a
hundreds
minute.
of thousands have attended these afternoons and nights of sport, fun,
Really?
Oh, they're
review,
gonna.
and
What, are they gonna
spectacular
fight each other?
demonstrations.
Maybe they could do like a Highland game sort of thing, like they can toss the caber and stuff like that.
Yeah, toss tabor,
Yeah.
tackle sheep.
Yep. Carry giant stones around. Yeah, nothing that interesting.
Thank you, Chevrolet.
The United States of Chevrolet. Christ the Lord. Oh, it sounded like they were playing. Play ball.
On Field Day, the department invites all Detroit to share in honoring its heroes.
Yeah, boy.
Ordinary police officers who,
There's a
during
pin
their
and Mickey
workaday
Mouse for
routine,
you.
met the
Pin and
challenge
Mickey
of their
Mouse
job
for you.
above.
Oh, we ran out of Mickey
and
Mouse
beyond
pins.
the
You're getting a
call
Minnie
of
Mouse pin.
That's it.
Yeah. Sorry. Got a Minnie Mouse pin for you. El Salvador. Oh, no. For Valor.
Nice to meet you, Sergeant Forvalor.
That's his name. Yeah, you did it. How come that one guy's got a different outfit on? He left his other outfit in the wash. He's got those riding pants on. Maybe he's like a equine officer.
Those kind of stuck around a bit.
I don't know if they had those back then. Like when they would be on horseback. So these policemen too, they all happen to know how to play the tuba? Or does the police have its own marching band?
They probably do. Some huge departments.
So they don't have money for insurance for the cops, but they have money for a marching band. I wouldn't surprise me in the least.
Sticks out, everyone.
Get your stick out. What's that, a nightstick? Alright, everybody on the ground so we can start beating you. Do-do-do. This looks very military.
Familiar to all Detroiters are the distinctive uniforms of the Stationary Traffic and Accident Prevention Bureau.
Yeah.
And a battalion of its men marches by.
Yeah, everyone loves them.
Not
Parking
only the
ticket
men of
people.
uniform divisions,
The
but a
undercovers.
men in plain clothes marches in the Proud
They all have the same outfit.
They should all be wearing masks. You don't know who they are.
At Field Day, you'll see some of Detroit's police women.
Oh my god, they do have
Oh.
women.
The
Police
women's
women.
division. Loyal like their brother officers to the departmental motto.
They're great at taking
"Do
notes
more,
and taking out the
I
trash and making
will
coffee.
Protect.
Here we have the police horses. Great at pooping
He's
everywhere.
got a lance. Yeah, they should have lances. That'd be hilarious.
Bring lances back.
And
Whee!
everyone gets a kick
So,
out of
while
the
these guys are jerking around here, what's happening in the rest of the city?
Chaos. It's like the purge.
The city's on fire and they're doing all this horse crap.
All the cops are in a football stadium.
That's when the Joker strikes. And the hearses. Here come the hearses, everyone. Yay, everyone cheer on the hearses.
Yay.
Yay.
These are ambulances.
You'll be riding in one of these someday.
And here come the
And
clowns.
whatever that is.
One of the popular
Yay.
attractions of Field Day, these clowns are not professionals.
Oh, no,
They
of course
are
not.
retired members of the Detroit Police Department who, incidentally,
That's
spend
true.
many hours
This is too real
preparing and
now.
presenting the shows that
There's your new
support
car, Elliot.
the hospitalized and
Is that a
orphan
latrine on the back of his bike?
Watch me take a dump in this thing.
It's a literal porta potty.
Yeah. Just married.
Just murdered.
What is happening here? I mean,
This
okay, sure. Police.
guy dressed in a
I
dress.
mean, why not? It's the
Since police
50s.
officers must be in excellent physical condition to perform their rigorous duties, competition
have that
is
big
keen
fat
in the
guy in the
races
dress
and other
running
field
this.
events. But the Detroit police teams have
He's
won a
fast.
majority of
Yay,
these
we
national
did it.
and international field day meets.
Against themselves.
Right, the police win every time.
Riveting.
I think they had to pad this short out to half an hour, so they included shit like this. This is taking up like half of the documentary.
Between the Toronto police and Detroit police
Ah, Toronto, they're hated enemies.
1927.
They're hated rivals.
The Mounties are
The
here.
Mounties. It's like the Three Stooges versus the Three Stooges.
Tug of war.
I like the guy in the foreground cheering them on. Pull, keep pulling.
Oh!
Pull. What do you think they're gonna do?
Pacing their poles. They're pacing. Is that Tom Hanks? What's that guy doing?
Sure.
In recent years,
I don't feel like they need a coach for this. They kind of know what to
Detroit
do.
has had the winning team.
Ooh, of course they did.
Can't arrest anybody, but they're great at.
We would put that
tug of
clip
war.
in if they lost.
Yeah.
And speaking of championship teams,
Any last requests?
Field Day features an exhibition by the Detroit
Field Day
World
assassination.
Championship Pistol Team.
They have a firing squad on. They have a firing
Men
squad on
of your
field
police
day.
department.
Oh, you almost hit one there. Good job.
It's the beer truck.
Beer truck. Yeah. All right.
Riveting.
Wow, you did it.
They just had their hands in their pocket.
He's playing pocket pool while he's doing this. Yeah, you did it. And the crowd goes wild. Yay.
Yeah.
And used when striking field
barely
events
see, but
is
it
this
looks
close order
Look,
drill.
oops, wrong way.
Two platoons
Oh,
of men
sorry.
from the
No,
Detroit
no,
Police
this way.
Academy, most of them Army veterans, following commands with military precision in perfect cadence.
There's probably a lot of World War II vets went to service right away.
A lot of these men stormed Normandy. Some never made it back.
Like that guy in front never made it.
That guy never made it back. We let him march anyway, even though he's dead. Da, 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 da.
My grandfather actually entered the police force after World War II.
Oh, did he?
Nothing can capture
How
the
dare
eye
he.
and quicken the heart like the exhibition drill of the
I don't
mountain.
remember a lot
How
of that.
dare he? Not Detroit though.
Oh, thank goodness.
Here's striking, pictorial evidence of skill, training.
Sure,
painstaking
horses are sort of
practice,
going in the same
and
direction. Yeah, why not?
Horsemanship.
See, they have little lances they can.
Since it was established almost
Stab
50
people
years
with.
ago, the Mounted Division of your police department has won more than 100
Your
trophies
police
in
department,
state,
Elliot. This is your
national,
fault.
And international competition.
I'm now from
These are
Detroit
the men
after
who
watching this.
protect
Yep,
your
well, both of us
recreational
are.
Areas and public parks, who control important traffic.
My
events
dad grew up in
and
Detroit,
lead the
or not in
way
Detroit, but in Michigan. I
restoring
think it was,
order during emergency.
I don't know, somewhere. It wasn't in Detroit though. maybe a suburb of Detroit, because I know his dad worked in the auto industry, so it probably was a suburb.
So he may have met one of these officers.
Oh, he may have. That's true.
Yeah.
Well,
Just show him this short, too. Who knows?
yeah, he would have been about 5 years old when this short came out, probably, so. Probably not, but you never know. They should have had them play football. That would have been better than this.
I mean, I'm sure in person this was pleasant to watch. But
Sure.
This
Yeah.
is getting a little long.
Well, it's almost over, so.
These horses are bumping butts.
Ooh.
Nay, I say.
Oh, back to
All
this.
the members
All right.
of the Detroit Police Department.
Yeah, this
working
short's like
together
half
as a
of
coordinated
the short is
team
this stuff.
to give you the fun, the excitement,
Back at it.
the thrills
These
of
jackballs.
field day. And to
All
have
this
them
with no
share their
bathroom
load.
breaks.
Yep.
To ensure that the protection they spend their lives giving to the city of Detroit will be as generously extended to their own family.
Sure.
Yes, this is your field day. Every branch,
You're
every
having a
bureau,
field
every
day, aren't
division
you?
works together this day, just as they work together every day in
People
the
sweat in
heat.
their wool suits.
These are the
Bunch of Dick
guardians
Tracy's
your
walking around.
city. The men and women who are always on duty. This is the team that protects your property and you.
Unless you're black.
This
Quick, bring your motorcycle.
is
Protect my
your
property.
police
Right.
department.
To a bore.
Sure.
Jam handy.
Give him a jam handy.
Yep. All right. So that was your police department, Elliot. What did you think?
Yeah, I wasn't inspired, I have to say that.
Are you going to join the police department?
Pants are far too high, their ties are far too short.
That's how it was in the 50s.
Yeah, that's how it was. Yeah.
Or whenever that came out, which we'll have to find
We've
out.
come a long way. Our pants have migrated south, and our ties have elongated.
You've come a long way, baby. All right. Well, that was Two Drunk Guys Watch, and want to thank Elliott Doza for joining me for this episode. And until next time, keep things interesting. Exactly.